Thank you, Justin. Joining me now is Jeff Wenzel, a local photographer on Topsail Island. It's so nice to have you. We had a lot of your video, but it's nice to actually have you on the show.
It's great to be here, Hannah.
So you have made a documentary about the swing bridge. First, I want to talk about why. I know a little bit, but it is really interesting.
So I'm a local photographer on Topsail Island. I take a lot of pictures of just the landmarks, landscape photography, and one of the obvious icons was the swing bridge. And people were telling me the last few years that I need to buy one of your pictures of the swing bridge before it goes away. And so I kept, as a photographer, I'm always trying to capture a story or tell a story through my images. So I said, there's a story here. And so as I started digging into it, I was thinking, you know what? I need to test my video skills as well too. So I decided I'd just go around and meet with some of the locals, people who had been there a long time, and just set up a camera and just start recording their memories of the swing bridge.
Yeah, and I'm one of those people who felt like I needed to get a swing bridge picture. I have one of those, but you talked to quite a few people, right?
I did. I think I recorded 15 people on camera.
And you got both sides of the story. Kind of talk about that a little bit.
So there's people who wish the swing bridge was still there, and then there's people who realize that it served its function and now progress needs to happen. And so we have a plethora of different types of viewpoints on the bridge.
I've got to say, you had a private screening, so I actually did get to see this. And there are some emotional moments, there are some funny moments. Yogi, I think, really captured that. But a lot of feelings with this documentary. Absolutely.
I didn't come into this project with any particular agenda. I just wanted to see where the story led me, and there just seemed to be some constant themes. The sound of the car tires going over the bridge and the boom, boom, cha-chink, cha-chink. And then the pontoon bridge, which was the bridge before that the Army had made to get over to Topsail Island. And then most of the interviews, all but one, were done before the new bridge opened. And so people didn't really know what to expect with the roundabouts in Surf City. And so just a lot of uncertainty. Will the traffic actually be better? So a lot of interesting things that people were trying to think about what it would be like.
I've got to say, I feel like it really does capture a lot of the history in Surf City. And this was your first documentary.
Absolutely, yes.
And it took longer than you were expecting.
It did. I think all projects do, though. But I started in March of last year, so it's been about a year and a half. And my very first interview was Doug Medlin in East Coast Sports, just sitting on the couch up on the second floor. And I just set up 2 cameras and audio and just asked him some questions. And that was the very first interview. And I said, I think this could be good.
Yeah. And it is. It really is. And so the reason you're here is because you're having a free public screening. Let's talk about that. Details.
Yes. So this Saturday, the September 14th, down at the Assembly Building, which is the Missiles and More Museum on Topsail Island, Topsail Beach, down in the south end. I've reserved the space, and we're going to have 2 showings, one at 4 o'clock in the afternoon and then one at 7:30 at night. The tickets are free. However, with limited seating, I am asking people to go to Eventbrite and reserve their tickets because there's just 200 seats per showing.
Okay. So 400 total, and again, it is free.
It is free.
This Saturday. How long is the documentary?
It's 53 minutes.
Okay.
53 minutes. So we formatted.
Which isn't too long.
Nope, not too long. It's beautifully done. I had some great help along the way. Adrian Dominich came on. He's a friend of mine, and he did the editing of it on the back end and did a fabulous job. And so I'm so excited that he's a part of this.
Yeah.
And so I'm excited. And then after the world premiere, sounds kind of silly for a small Topsail Island type of thing, but the film will be available for free online streaming, so anyone can watch it at any time. I've picked YouTube as the platform.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Jeff. We'll have more details on our website after the show. Thanks again. We'll be right back.